Alright team, so this one is about the mast rake and how to set up your mast rake and where you're measuring to and from. So your rake is just how far forwards or back your mast is standing up. Now the standard sort of definition of how you measure your mast rake is coming from the deck of the boat. So if you're coming nice and close, you're actually coming off the deck of the boat here and you're measuring 10 foot up the mast. Okay, that is one, and you're coming to the back of the track. So if we come to the mark up here, we can see the mark is on the back of the track, and that's where we're measuring to on the mast. From there, we're then coming to the back of the boat. We're measuring to the back of the boat. Now this can be really important. What you're trying to aim for is the point or the corner where the transom comes up and meets the deck. So on the fiberglass boats, you've actually got a little lip, a little gunwale over the side, so it's not necessarily right at the very back. And you want it above the pin tools if possible. At the end of the day, where you measure to and from doesn't make a difference. As long as you are measuring the same place each time. That's all you need to do when you're measuring the rake. Awesome. So with the rake, we've gone through how to measure the rake. It's very dependent on you as a sailor, but also your sail. So the sail age means that the shape of the sail can change, especially the leach length. So in an older sail, often you need a slightly further forward rake, just because the leach has been stretched. Now a quick little trick, a little tip to check the rake in relation to the sail that you've got on is with your outhaul set roughly at your sort of normal sailing sort of setting, you grab your hand on the pulley here, whether it's a rope traveller or one of these travellers, and hold it in the corner. You then get your main sheet and you pull it on nice and tight. And if you look up the sail, you see that the second batten has just inverted. Now that inversion there wants to happen just before you get block to block. So just before you get block to block here, you're looking for that slight inversion up the top of the sail. Now if I let it off just a fraction and the camera goes back up, you'll see it looks normal. We come back to just before block to block and we've got that inversion in the battens. That's a really good telling tale that the rake is set pretty close to your sail leach length. If you get block to block and you don't get that inversion in the battens, you're too far back. But if you get that inversion with the blocks this far apart, you know your rake's too far forward.